be able to do is to help you get what you're up to down on paper.
The activities today is actually about splitting people up into different groups, making sure they're away from their schools, sharing their ideas and getting other people's perspectives on their exploratory questions, their dilemmas, their challenges to increase their student engagement.
We were a little bit nervous going into this morning. We're a lab site as part of the Adelaide Hub. We've trialled most of these processes already in a small way, but we haven't measured them well enough. We've got lots of anecdotal evidence, but not documented well.
They actually had to get evidence from the science teachers had checked it. And so there's that big interdisciplinary thing actually.
The purpose of this is to advertise what it is that the school's promising practice is, so that others who might want to make connection with that school will be able to.
We have a group of teachers from our school struggling with what it was we were doing and where we're going with the project that we've had in place, but it keeps morphing into something else.
This is the brain making it stronger, because if they develop the growth mindset, they become powerful learners and they can articulate their learning.
Yeah. What inspires me is being with a group of people who are prepared to take on those challenges and look how education can be different. What we're asking you to do is to cheer on, to collaborate, to value add if you've got some ideas that you think may help for that school to take into consideration, and to challenge thinking.
So I guess the impact that we're looking for is better learning. Like I'm not sure who was yet talking about more beautiful learning. I think what we're looking for is learning that's catalysed or synergistic, or is even better because the students are looking at the same big idea from multiple perspectives.
How are you going to bring the parents along on that journey, or the community? My name's Michelle Pudney. I'm the senior leader at Gawler East Primary School. Our exploratory question is, how do we improve student engagement through improving student voice?
Our idea is to put out some student surveys and parent surveys, and the teachers are going to use the feedback from those surveys, and they've got a choice to change one aspect of their practice.
The teachers were going to change something in their classroom. Are you going to ask the children?
Yes. So we'll be coming from the children. Decide? The teacher will decide what they change. No. I don't know actually.
Hopefully it will help this move out and develop that learning power.
What are your sticking points? Where are the things the barriers? What's stopping you from going to that next level? You're going to talk about your dilemma, and then you're going to get feedback from the rest of the group.
People really engaged in it today, and there was a really great sense of sharing and collaborativeness across the room. The dilemma still remains, how can you measure whether that's better than just the teacher saying, here's the unit of work?
Is it because they're creating? Is it because they're creating their activities? Like they're co-creating with the teacher. They're getting intellectual.
Today's conference has been, here are the barriers. We started with that, but we're now not talking about barriers. We're talking about how do we go about and what will help us move it on. So we're much clearer about that.
I've just got a question here, Julie, about how do we, or how do you look to measure the growth mindset?
So I've loved working in this design hub because we've been getting feedback from other teachers, and different perspectives have helped us sort of clarify our question and narrow it down.
Somebody else said to me that the Schlechte model would be better for the younger students.
With our sharing today, our story is different to theirs, and we've made more progress in some areas than they have, and they've made more progress in other areas, so we're learning from each other, but also that feeling good about what we actually have done.
People were genuinely engaged in challenging and supporting one another in a way that was accepted, not only accepted, but relished.
When you've identified those people that you genuinely want to make a connection with, draw a line connecting your site going to the site you want to work with.
And it's across R7.
Yep, it would be good. We're a lot clearer going away from this about how we're going to gather that data, the evidence. This is actually making a difference, and has challenged our thinking in some ways. So it's been a great process for us, and I think the others have said the same.
Many times we come to conferences and we'll use that old model of learning where we listen and we go away and we do nothing with it. But this level of engagement, we need to do the same thing that we would do with a class of children. You engage the learners and you engage them to take action.
We've had people suggest pathways that we haven't thought of. We've had people suggest not to do things that we were planning on. So it's been a handy process. For us, I guess, within our school, that's been a handy process, and the process where we work with other schools has been handy as well.